Hey everyone, this is Steve from gamersnexus.net, and today we're doing a Witcher 3 texture quality comparison. This is similar to our GTA 5 texture quality comparison that we did previously, but obviously using the Witcher 3. So what I did was I took texture screenshots at ultra, high, medium, and low settings for the texture quality, and I showcased the visual differences in screenshots we'll be showing here. And then we also did a video RAM consumption chart that basically measured how much VRAM was used relative to the low texture quality setting. And finally did an FPS benchmark to look at the actual performance impact of different settings to see whether it's worth turning them down in order to eke out some extra frames per second. The entire methodology of showcasing the various texture qualities within our screenshots is described in the article linked to the description below. I won't go through all that here, but the short of it is all really described best just by looking at these screenshots. So this is where you see the difference between medium and low, or really low in any setting, is massive. The difference between high and ultra visually is pretty small. It's very difficult to notice. You have to nitpick pretty hard, and that's not something you'll see in game for the most part. But that doesn't mean you should be playing on high, because it doesn't necessarily impact performance, as we'll find out momentarily. In terms of the video memory consumption, the chart here shows our low setting as the baseline, and we represent this as 0 megabytes, meaning we're measuring delta over low in this instance because we don't know the precise value that low texture quality consumes in terms of video RAM, because we've got all these other settings that impact consumption of video memory. So we use that as 0, and then we do the deltas. Medium increases video RAM consumption by 68 megabytes, high by 268 megabytes, and ultra by 273 megabytes. So pretty big differences there with high and medium, but not really anywhere else. So you can see here that the medium texture quality increases video memory consumption by 68 megabytes, while high pushes it to 268. So that's about a 200 megabyte increase, with ultra at 273, a 4 to 6 megabyte increase on average in our test. We ran these tests multiple times to eliminate outliers, things like that, so these are the average results. Even at our maxed out settings with Hairworks disabled, anti-aliasing disabled, and SSAO on, those are the only changes other than all max, the game was consuming around 1800 megabytes of video memory after accounting for other system consumption of VRAM, like logging utilities, things like that. So it does look fairly good as a game, but it's not eating massive chunks of memory like GTA 5, Far Cry, things like that. The frame rate performance is basically identical across the board. It's within 1 to 2 FPS, and I had to conduct each of these tests like 10 times to get parity because the differences are so small that every single FPS in one direction or another will reflect in the results. So we have to conduct the tests more frequently to make sure it is all in line with what should be shown. So that's the texture quality comparison for The Witcher 3. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like this content. We do all kinds of guides like this. The intention with these is to provide interesting or useful information that even if you're not playing the game we're talking about, The Witcher 3 in this instance, hopefully you can still get something out of it, because technology's cool, and technology as it pertains to gaming is really cool. So that's sort of what we're trying to do here. Subscribe if you like it. Check out our new Patreon page. That's an effort we're doing to try and increase the quality and frequency of content, and I will see you all next time.